And my comment and question is, been following the stuff that Congress does and everything like that, and of course you're a congressman, and I personally hate the idea of Republicans going into this after winning this great big election that they just won all kinds of seats, all kinds of power supposedly, but they're not using it. Bipartisanship is driving me crazy. Why do they think that bipartisanship is going to fix things? And how do you stand on that issue?
Well, it is a great question, and I think you're exactly right. I'm willing to bet. How many people here are frustrated right now with Republican leadership in Congress?
Every hand
Look, it
went
is
up.
maddening. And I've said many, many times, I think the biggest divide we've got in this country, it's not between politically Democrats and Republicans. The biggest divide is between career politicians in Washington in both parties and the American people. And, you know, listen, that's right at the heart of what this 2016 election is all about. Now, you may have noticed some folks in Washington have been less than happy with it. In fact, when we launched the campaign a couple of months ago, the New York Times said, Cruz cannot win because the Washington elites despise him. I kind of thought that was the whole point of the campaign. And what I would say is, listen, if you think things are growing great in Washington, that we're on the right trajectory, we just need someone to fiddle around the edges and not make any real changes, I ain't your guy. If you think it's fundamentally broken and corrupt, and we need to bring power out of Washington and back to the American people, that's what this campaign is all about. So let me give you a specific example. I talked about repealing Obamacare. The sad truth is there are an awful lot of politicians in Washington, including a lot of Republicans, that have no intention ever of repealing Obamacare. They are resigned to it being a permanent feature of our economy and lives in perpetuity. Now, every 2 years they'll campaign on repealing Obamacare. But they don't intend to do a darn thing about it. It's interesting. 2016, y'all are going to see presidential candidates descend on this state like the aforementioned locusts. I would encourage you to listen just how many Republicans right now never mention Obamacare. Go watch their announcement speeches. We've had, what, 6, 7, 8? Listen to how many of the other candidates never mention Obamacare. Now think about this for a second. Since President Obama was elected, we've had 3 elections. 2 of them, 2010 and 2014, the #1 issue was repealing Obamacare, and we won historic tidal wave elections that shattered the history books. In between, in 2012, we searched out and found the one person on the face of the planet who had actually designed and implemented a program just like Obamacare. And that's who we nominated as our presidential candidate. I mean, literally, there's 7 billion people on the planet. You could walk up to anyone and say, excuse me, sir, have you designed and implemented a program like Obamacare?
Not recently.
Well, then you would make a much better candidate. Lunacy. I promise you, any candidate that isn't running on repealing Obamacare ain't going to repeal Obamacare. How do we get it done under ordinary rules of Washington? We can't. I intend to make November 2016 a referendum on repealing Obamacare and abolishing the IRS. And the way we get it done is we come out of the election with a mandate from the people so that